Right, so I have returned once again today to actually deliver on a stream of Golden Kamuy, the manga series. Are we good to go? There certainly are. So she have returned to actually cover some more Golden Kamuy, the manga series. As we know, goddamn, is it happening? It's happening everywhere in Golden Kamuy. I mean, we got Battle the Pirate now. He's kind of cool. I mean, that's the problem with this manga as well. It's like there's literally everyone's kind of commenting like, you meant to be like, that could be evil. But kind of like, they're kind of cool. It's the feeling you get when you read this whole entire manga series that you just kind of like, I can't hate these characters, even though some of you meant to be like, oh, they're kind of an arsehole, Agatha especially. You just kind of like, I can't help it. It's just so goddamn infectious. It's probably one of the only series that I've actually kind of ever encountered that you just literally can't hate any of the characters. So yeah, I mean, Battle of the Pirate actually is kind of cool. I mean, we had the whole entire thing with the actual boats. That was kind of awesome. And yeah, what's going to happen now? I have zero idea, but I'm very excited to actually see what's going to happen in 237 to actually 240, or possibly even more so, depending on actually how much it takes us to cover the rest of what's currently out. So anyway, let's put on Twitter actually gone live. Alright, we good to go? Yes. Yes, we certainly are. Oh, Hajime Master. Just realised. I read it. It's Hajime Master. Hajime Master. I hope you are Genki Desu. I hope you're doing well. I should get to the point actually you can read hiragana now. It's getting there. Even though I know them, it's just reading them out loud. It's kind of like the only it's the only drawback I actually kind of have at the moment. Same thing technically with katakana as well. I know 40% of the katakana now. Just reading them. That's the only issue. It's exactly the same thing happens with me with English. It's just reading it out loud. Since I actually get it down to a T, I'm actually okay. But anyway, let's actually begin chapter 237 of Underwater Breath Holding Contest. Judging from how Botaro, the pirate, is talking, it seems like he might have already figured out where the Ainu originally hid the gold. But that alone won't be enough to find it. He said so himself. The rumor that the tattooed skins are useless. What do you think? I think we shouldn't let ourselves get caught up in rumors. We need to keep gathering up the skins. Well, for now, let's pretend to be working with him and use the opportunity to get info out of him. Oh, what do you know? So they were looking for me, huh? Hello. How's it go? How's it going? Genki Desu. Oh, Genki Desu. Yeah, I was trying to remember. I knew it's Ke, but I'm trying to remember what it was with what the two lines above it. It's Ge. God, I know in katakana now. My hiragana has kind of gone down to 10%. I was trying to remember it. It's Gen. It's Genki Desu. Kushi Satano Shimi ni Shitemasu. I think I got that. I think I might have got that. Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I actually read it out loud perfectly? I don't know. I'm scared. Genki Desu, right? Did I get it? Oh, Tanoshimi na Shitemasu. Thank you so much. Thank you again. Arigatou gozaimasu. Did I've actually got that right, but I might. Depends. I might have got some things wrong. I don't know. I was very glad to hear it as well. I'm actually very glad to hear that as well. But I hope I actually got some of that right. I might. I know re I know re is it it's Q Ryaku Sata no Shimin Minishitemasu. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I'm scared. I don't like reading things out loud just in case. Even though it is oh yeah. No, I remember. I think I remember that. Is it Rayhush? Yeah. Yeah, reaction. I think I remember vaguely what reaction actually is. It's stored somewhere back in my brain. Where? I have zero idea. Okay, we're about to reach Ebitsu on our last stop. You're still not feeling satisfied with just getting a share, right? Well, how much gold dust do you think there is anyway? 20 kan, 75 kilograms, right? According to what I heard from that old Ainu guy, they had deer skin bags about this size, and they packed them full of gold dust. Those bags were stacked up in piles that were waist high, and he said that there were 4 of those piles. That sure as hell doesn't sound like only 20 kan now, does it? Well, what do you think? Doesn't it all fill you with a sense of wonder? It's a shame we won't be able to pursue our dreams together. Oh wow! All right, already. Betrayal. They've seen what's in your They've seen what's in your knapsack. Sorya. Oh, too many people got overboard in this whole entire series. The more I think about it. You know what? I also just realized. I think I realized something because I always mistake no as n in katakana because I know no is just the line. N is the line with just a line above it as well, and sometimes sa, I think, or so is exactly the same. It's one line as well, if I remember correctly. So I might have got it, but I realized just now what I made a mistake on. I realized it just now. I always constantly get them mixed up in katakana. Hiragana it's actually no issue because no is just the circle. It's the line in the circle. But katakana always gets me. It's the shisu so N and is it another one as well in between? That's the one. The chat's falling now. It's afraid to confuse me. It's afraid to get me because it's the one that always has the it's the one that always gets me because I'm like I know the difference between them. Shit, my water fell down as well. I know the difference between them. I swear she is like that, and then Sue is like that, if I remember correctly, and then So is it one line? No is just a line, and then N is just the line as well, if I remember correctly. Something along those lines. my vague midnight learning of Japanese. As if I remember. Can you swim? I said upper. If my feet can touch the bottom, you stay here. Man, why all the cool boys gotta be betraying us? I swear this is from a movie, if I remember correctly, as well. It's actually a reference to something. He just punches Shirashi away. It's a really cool shot, though. It's a really cool shot. the godfish that has pin sticking out. Those are Yupe sturgeon. Oh, sturgeon fishes. Sturgeon? Why does everyone do that? Everyone who's underwater always breathes. I'm like, bruh, you don't do that. I know Sugimoto's immortal and all, but bruh, you don't go breathing underneath the water. It's the one thing you don't do. Oh no. Sugimoto. Oh, he saved them as well. At the time, it said that sturgeons would swim up the Ishikari River in schools. One theory is the place named Ebetsu comes from the Ainu Yupe Ot, the place where there are lots of sturgeons. Sturgeons? Look, a fountain. Oh man, Kamuy is the best. It's the only manga in the world that actually has like a bunch of dudes just fighting. It's actually just kind of, I mean, there's lots of manga like that, but more so Kamuy though. It's good. The pirate battle is over. This boat's water will have been damaged. We won't be able to dock until another steamboat arrives. We won't be moving at all. Sorry about that. Sorry about all that, Captain. We really weren't part of a gang of robbers. We were pursuing this guy. We're not going to make a fuss. We'll just get off your ship to make him just. Oh, we'll just get off his ship to take him away. So you've got nothing to worry about. Shut up. It's your fault that my ship got wrecked. Damn it. Get out of my sight. Well then. Batoy the pirate. Let's join forces. 238 for the person you like. Huh? You saved me because you wanted info from me. What? About how I changed my plans once I heard the story from Boss Wakayama? No, we're going to keep searching for the tattooed skins. So you want me to help you search for convicts? I've already told you that I'm not holding out any hope for a solution to the tattoo code, right? What you heard from Boss Wakayama, I can understand it for sure, but right now there are two forces that are in possession of the majority of the tattooed skins. Hichikata Toshizo and First Lieutenant Tsurumi. The fact that two men as sharp as them are continuing the search for the tattooed skins is something I cannot ignore. That's a good point. So you just need extra people to help you steal the skins away from them. Hold on, Sugimoto. Don't tell me you started feeling sympathy for him after you heard about his past. Of course not. In the battle over the tattooed skins, we've been at a huge disadvantage. Right up until we meet Batoy the pirate. It's just a hunch, but if we can figure out the region where they amassed the hidden gold, that may become our one and only way to instantly turn the tables on Hichikata Toshizo and First Lieutenant Tsurumi. To figure that out, what would we do? Torture Batoy the pirate? Any information we get that way wouldn't be dependable at all. All that leaves for us is to work together then. I see. But I bet the actual reason really is because you felt sympathy for me. Right, Sugimoto? Okay, I understand. Once all the tattooed skins have been collected, then I'll tell you the info that I know. You know, just to be safe. You better not regret this, Sugimoto. Once you finally find the gold, he may end up taking it all for himself. You know. Are you just talking about yourself? His face. Oh, hood guy's drifting this way. Oh, Vasily's so adorable. He's the most adorable character in the whole entire manga. We're head a little farther downstream, then make for Sapporo. What are you doing, Asirapa? I'm taking a pole that was on the boat and attaching this kite to it. We only carry this tip around with us, and we search for a pole when we need it. It's the same thing you use when we're hunting whales, right? That's right. I'm impressed that you remember. I do love that line. It's like you just talk about yourself, aren't you? It's like Oh shit. we'll use a marek to catch fish, but we can't use it on such a large prey. Are you planning to catch a sturgeon? Of course, Sugimoto. After all, you want to try eating everything that's in season, right? Well, sure. What's your relationship with this young lady? She's my guide to Hokkaido. But you got really pissed off back there, didn't you? When you said you could have fucking hurt a Siddhartha, I mean. So I figured she was someone really important to you. There's so many eggs. In Russia, we ate those eggs that had been cured in salt, but I never imagined there were so many in there. Typically, we eat every part of the Yupe raw. Sometimes we'll simmer these black eggs along with other parts of the fish and eat it like that though. And of course, you can eat the brains too. I want to serve them up for you right away, but the skull is really hard, so you have to wait a bit. I'm sorry, Sugimoto. Forgive me, okay? Oh, come on. Hurry up, would you? I said up, do you like surgeon brains? I like the brains of all animals. They're delicious if you sprinkle salt on them. For the reason you like, it sure is nice when you can get them to enjoy the things you enjoy, isn't it? It sure is nice when you can get them to enjoy the things you enjoy, isn't it? You talk too much. Shut up and eat the black fish eggs. Wow, they're so much tastier raw than they are actually cured. Sturgeon eggs go great with vodka, don't they? Yeah, it washes down the fishy taste in your mouth. God, drinking vodka as well. Jesus. Otaru. Vodka. Man, it's been so goddamn long. Sapporo. The scene of one of those murders carried out by a serial killer targeting prostitutes. Hey, Superior Private Usami. The idea that the killer will return to the scene of the crime makes sense, sure, but we've got no idea when that could be. Are you planning to stake this place out all day long? There's two different murder scenes, you know. Wouldn't it be better to interview some of the prostitutes instead? Usami. He's just jerking off. He's just jerking off. I can't believe it. He's just beating the meat, as they say. No, this isn't right. It's not here. Then here? No, it's more this way. Hey, could you please be quiet? Don't talk to me. I'm sorry. So, wait, hold the fucking phone. I'm sorry. So he's jerking off to actually find the scene of the crime, or actually find some clues. Oh yeah, Golden Kamuy. It's here. This position facing this way. Calm down. It's all coming together. This is a spot you can't be seen from any of the buildings. You're hidden from the view of the street too. If you need to, it's possible to make your escape without anybody seeing your face. But how did it? But the problem is, why did you jerk off to find that? Yay. Nay? Where is it? Where did it land? Usami, you mess up your nice clothes. Here it is. I found it, Warrant Officer Kakuta. Over here, sir. What? It's just your own semen, right? Oh my god. Disgusting. No, this is the criminal semen. I was right. He did come back here, and he masturbated here too. Oh, what the fuck? Yes, judging from the state of the semen. Don't touch that. You'll catch a disease, Usami. The criminal comes here every 2 days, and the last time he was here was 2 days ago. Meaning, he's going to show up again tonight. Fucking why? Fucking why? What am I reading? I don't believe this. He's one hell of a semen detective. Oh god. I've heard nightmare detective, never heard semen detective. Wait, so when President Surumi said that, I'm certain Sami will be used to you in Sapporo. Is this what he meant? It's like, yeah, by the way, he jerks off and actually finds out where the actual scene of the crime is. It's just a thing he has. I'll recreate the scene one more time. This time I may be able to use the height and distance to determine how tall the criminal is and his age. I never imagined he had a special skill like this. Yeah, he's beating his mate. Still beating his mate. Oh shit. Oh god. It's just he's been caught red-handed. The man's jerking it. He's seen the dude in the hat. The man's he's got his dick in his hand. He's got thing in hand. He's posed. The man's posed. He's posed. Fucking hell. God. I knew it. I knew he'd come again. They even used the word come in the kind of correct context. God damn it. What am I reading anymore? God. I always... And the first picture of 239 is just called discharge. Well, didn't think I'd see a dude beating his meat today, but there you go. God, save me, Jesus. Save me, Jesus. I know some crazy shit happens in this manga, but Jesus Christ Almighty, that's that's up there. Noda's gone insane. Noda's gone insane. God, it's time to shoot your way to victory. Come on, all you hundreds of millions of little Usamis. He just got his dick in his hand. I start off with the most dangerous and awful weapon of all. The man, he's jerking it in a standoff position. What the hell's going on? He's the killer. Oh, now he's beat. Wait, what? Hold up a second. Are they both? Are they both doing this? He's dodging it, like Matrix style as well. He's dodging the other man's semen, but Matrix style, I guess. How is Kikuta actually okay in this whole entire scenario? I would have been like on the floor and just been like, what the fuck is happening? Where am I? You go that way, Usami. I'm so confused. I'm so confused and scared. I'm so confused and scared. I have way too many questions. Got you. The man still got his dick in his hand as well, it's a problem. There's too many problems in this whole entire scenario. One of them is the guy still got his dick out. Oh no! Going straight in the eye! He goes straight Oh! Oh! Are you alright, Warrant Officer Kikuta? It got in my eyes! Is that really dangerous as well, if I remember correctly? It can infect your eyes, if I remember hearing from somewhere. Did I hear it in school or something? I can't remember. I swear I heard it. I'm so scared, alright? I'm so scared. I don't. There's a point in life you just like, I just don't. The thing is, they had a full-on semen off. It wasn't as if like, or I thought, no, actually I should say a full-on dick off. There was sword fighting, literally sword fighting, quite literally sword fighting, and it's just they both climaxed as well. They both came, and it was just like it's just going everywhere, and somebody's backflipped, and Kikuta actually got him in the eye as well. Fuck, man. God, that was a woman's scream. Did he do this while he was in the middle of running from us? Hey there, mister. Where you headed in such a hurry? Hey! To say I'm confused is beyond an understatement right now. I'm actually just scared. The bastard killed two women in a single night. Was he trying to throw things into chaos to help him escape? Or was he having fun and just taunting us? Get back! I'm pretty damn sure you actually can throw him in jail for also, besides murder, also public indecency as well. You can't just go around in the street and just jerk off. You can't do that. That's against the law. I'm pretty damn sure even the law back then as well. Pretty damn sure the law still stands. Maybe it had nothing to do with us after all. Maybe it's something he had already decided in advance what he was going to do. I'm so confused. I wonder if he'll ever come back again. Now that there are 4 different murder scenes, it won't be easy for us. It won't be easy for just the 2 of us to stake him out. He might keep on expanding the spots that are sacred ground to him too. The criminal got away from us, but I managed to get a good look at the side of his face. His dick too. Important. Very important. The most important detail is like don't forget his dick just in case as well. That's the most important thing. Let's go look at the other body too. There are also a bunch of gawkers over there. Maybe you'll spot the face you saw yesterday. You go ahead. I've got something to take care of. Then I'll join you. And confusion and scared. Oh shit! It's a Rico. He's back. First class Rico, Rikimatsu. Don't turn around. I've seen that bulky build of yours enough to be familiar with it. Did you really think I wouldn't recognize you? I didn't hear anything about you being here from First Lieutenant Tsurumi. Did you come here with Hichikata Toshizo? The coast of the Sea of Okhotsk. Is it like that? I think. I sent a telegram from Warrant Officer Kikuta. Two of you will stay behind to continue the search for Siddhartha. The rest will come along with me. We're headed for Sapporo. Oh dear, it's war. 239 end. God damn it. Apparently it's also a parody as well. The whole entire scene's a parody. God damn it. Noda, what's going on with you? Where are you, my boy? What's happening? This was do you remember this actually once was a serious manga about like really serious things, and now we just had a whole entire chapter dedicated to semen. Literal semen. Not the semen we know, but you know, semen. God, I need a drink after this. Fuck, man. I need a drink. I can't keep doing this, bro. I can't keep doing this. How beautiful it is to have good friends. Let's play strings together. It'll be a real battle. 240, Warrant Officer Kikuta. Cat's Cradle. There was always someone nearby, so I wasn't able to make a report of Lieutenant Tsurumi. It'd be really bad if I was seen right now. I was with Nagakura Shinpachi until just a minute ago too. Hichikata Toshizo and his men are all suspicious of me. Even for Lieutenant Tsurumi, I'm sure there's nobody that trusts me. Join up with me then. Huh? Listen carefully, Rico. I'm the only one who trusts you. Forget about what the wishes of your late Ainu father might have been. Forget about the fact that President Surumi is threatening your family too. It doesn't matter which of those two you side with. The only thing waiting at the end of either road is destruction. Central is saying to let President Surumi find the gold, then eliminate him in the end. You're a spy for the central. You're a spy for the central government. Oh shit! Twist, boy, twists. Newspapers, get your newspapers. Newspaper seller. Good fish. Goldfish, not good fish. Goldfish. When the goldfish peddlers come to the city, it sure does make you feel like spring has come. Komuso. You look way too strong for a komuso, Mr. Yoshiyama. You stand out. I can't completely hide all my muscles. That's true. Having a disguise that makes you stand out defeats the whole purpose. And what the hell were you thinking with that outfit, Kadokura? Koya Pilgrim, a monk who would travel from place to place on foot, begging for alms. Ogata. You're right. We do stand out a little too much. Filial piety. A puppet acting in which the puppeteer would play the part of a dutiful son and his father, using the act to beg for money. Of course he would as well. That's the problem. Of course he fucking would. This boy. It seems that there's been a development in the case. That piece of shit criminal sent a package to the newspaper office. Inside was a human kidney. Apparently, the killer had made off with the right kidney of the fourth victim. What a crazy bastard! There was a letter included with the package. On it was written "from hell" in really bad handwriting. The contents of the letter were a big mess. Nobody could make out most of what it said, but it was a threat from the killer saying that he was going to kill again. That's when I finally realized it. The killer is a copycat of Jack the Ripper. I was thinking that. Isn't this basically just Jack the Ripper? Who? Jack the Ripper is the person thought to be responsible for the famous string of serial killings that took place in London. It caused a huge stir in England at the time. There are a large number of English people who came to Hokkaido to work as foreign advisors. I asked them to give me the detailed account of the killings, so I'm familiar with them. The gruesome way that those prostitutes were killed, the fact that organs like their uterus, bladder, and kidney had been removed and taken away, all of it is exactly the same. But of course, a killer committing brutal murder in such incredibly rare. But of course, a killer committing brutal murders is such an incredibly rare thing. But of course, a killer committing brutal murders isn't such an incredibly rare thing, right? There we go. One major element that caused the case to have such an impact in England was the killer sent letters to the newspaper announcing his crimes and provoking the police. This was a completely new kind of crime. It seems that brainless imitators without the slightest scrap of originality sent in hundreds of letters. During that period of time, there were quite a number of prostitutes who were killed in that same district. However, only five of the victims were ever acknowledged as being the work of Jack the Ripper. After the first murder, the killings of the next women were strangely with spaced roughly a month apart, and the third and fourth victims were both killed on the same night. These killings in Sapporo are the same, right, down to their timing. So the criminal might not be just some brainless imitator. In fact, he might actually be a faithful worshipper of Jack the Ripper. There was one other major reason why the London incident became famous. That's the fact that the criminal was never caught and vanished without a trace. Jack's final murder took place 40 days after he killed his Jack's final murder took place 40 days after he killed his fourth victim. It's thought that this fifth murder was his last. Also, you actually can I saw you can actually go on a tour in London of the actual place he killed killed them as well. If I remember. I swear there's actually a tour of it. For some reason, that's a thing in London. You actually go on a tour of like where Jack the Ripper killed people, supposedly. If actually most of those were actually his, because no one, I guess at this point, no one really knows. It's sort of like it's confirmed. There's confirmed there's 5 of them, but whether or not the ones you go on the tour are of is that's the next question. I have no idea. But you actually can in theory go on that tour. It's a very famous thing that people do in London for some reason. Don't ask me why. I don't know. It's just a thing people in London do. I guess it's just like it's just a part of the history, as they say. It's like Big Ben and stuff like that. It's what people do. I only know that my parents went on it at one point. Like I think their work organised a trip to it, and I thought, why? Such a weird thing. It's a weird thing to actually chart a history of as well. I mean, in the sense of like going on a tour of it. In other words, if we don't catch the criminal within 40 days, there's a chance that they will simply vanish. I can't forgive that bastard. Oh, so even someone like you can get angry about a case like this, Ishikawa Takuboku. My favorite prostitute got so scared about the killings that she ran away to Tokyo. You have to catch a criminal as soon as humanly possible. Bring the women back to Sapporo. You're like a clump made entirely of shit. By the way, it's a completely unrelated case that's gotten my attention. Hey, Sugimoto, have you seen this article? The one about another prostitute being killed in Sapporo, right? No, a different one. Children have been disappearing in various places around Hokkaido. Recently, there were 3 kids who went missing in Ebetsu. That's the town we passed through. A kidnapper who abducts children. It might be him. You know who it is? His name is Ueji Keiji. He's a murderer who abducted tons of kids and buried them in his garden. He was a really strange guy who had a bunch of tattoos on his face that looked like weird doodles. The candy peddler, and of course, Ueji Keiji is one of the 24 escaped Abashiri convicts. A telegram just arrived from President Tsurumi. Will you keep your damn voice down? He says he's heading for Sapporo. Woof! President Tsurumi is coming to Sapporo. Children have been disappearing one after the other in towns all over Hokkaido, but if you look at the places where it's been happening recently, there was Asahikawa, Utashinai, Imawizawa, and Ebetsu. So that candy peddler is heading in the same direction we are. He keeps getting closer and closer to Sapporo. What on earth is getting ready to happen to Sapporo? What a dutiful son. Please give him the reward he deserves. We're heading back, Ogata. God, I hate him so much, but I love him so much at the exact same time. 240 N. Death Row Convict, Sapporo, 7th Division. There's no way that nothing is going to happen. And there we are. We'll leave it there for today. God damn it. What is happening in Golden Kamuy now? It's all out war, boys. Because God, that was the actual other possibility that could in theory happen as well. We have a murderer on the loose. We have a murderer on the loose. That's one thing we got going on right now. We've got a murderer on the loose. We've got the whole entire thing with the gold. We've got a dude who abducts children and buries them. We got goddamn everything else happening with the gold. We got all out war possibly on the horizon as well. Other thing to note as well, that they want to kill Tsurumi as well. It's kind of an interesting twist. So even Tsurumi's not safe at this point. Everyone's got a sight on their head at this point. And so the amount of time to actually kind of goes off and actually one of them dies. Who's going to be? I have fucking no idea. That's the problem. It's one of those things that this manga is actually really hard to gauge what's going to happen next, because that every single thing is unpredictable at this point. It's just you don't know what's going to happen next. So it's one of those things that anyone at this point could die. Like we already had one of our boys die at this point, even though he was kind of evil, but still there was an area of like, okay, I get you kind of thing. There was Kyoranke, poor boy, our other boy who died. Well, boy who died, technically speaking. That happened. Wilk's dead. and I'm guessing who else might in theory die. I don't know. I'm kind of scared because it's gotten to the point that it's actually like someone could die, if you get what I mean. You know, like what happened with Wilk. That whole entire chapter, it felt like something actually could in theory happen. Like, it felt like, someone's gonna die. The same thing with Kyoranka's death. Kyoranka actually explained why he was doing what he was doing. You're kind of like, okay, at least we actually know his context. Again, once again, as I always say, you don't always agree with everything the characters do, but at least you actually understand what he does and why he's doing it and everything like that. You don't really understand. You don't really kind of fully understand or fully grasp it just yet. But maybe as time goes on, it might start to come. His entire thing might start to actually come a bit more true. Who knows? But then, same thing with that point. Someone could die. Same thing what happened with Agatha as well. It's just, there's points in the narrative which you can in theory feel as if there's actually like death looming over the horizon. And that's the problem with this manga at this point. Like, anyone could in theory die. I'm just really sad to find out who's going to be, because God, it's just there's too many. I don't know. I don't think anyone or the principal cast will probably perish though. Don't know, but I'm just kind of scared because the whole entire thing with Surumi saying that's actually all go to Sapporo, then him, and then the actual title card saying all that war is about to begin. I was like, shit, okay, this is getting somewhere. I don't like where it's going towards. I have zero idea, but it does seem as if it's actually kind of scary. But it's so interesting. It's like, I can't get enough of this whole entire manga. Like, it's just, there's so many things happening. It's just so fascinating to actually see it all kind of unfold. You just constantly just kind of want to keep on reading and reading and reading and reading to actually just find out what happens next, because it's so engrossing. This whole entire manga is so engrossing. Just, you can't get enough of it. You just can't get enough of it. I kind of love it. It's one of those things. It's crazy. It's crazy as shit, this manga, because this is the only manga we actually can in theory have a chapter dedicated just to two dudes with their dicks out fighting, and you just like, yeah, this is normal. In any other manga, in any other manga, this would be like, what the fuck is happening? But here you're kind of like, yeah, all right. It's so weird, but I love it. It's just, man. So yeah, I mean, we have way too many things going on right now that it's kind of getting to the point of just being like, oh shit, what's gonna happen first? So I can't wait to actually see what happens next. I'm so goddamn hooked at this point. And season three is like a month away at this point, so as well. So it depends when they actually announce a date of its release, because it actually has no date currently. I think it's the only one I'm actually currently waiting for to actually have a date, because Higurashi's got a date. Jujutsu Kaisen's got a date as well, I think, and actually then the only one I'm actually missing currently is Going to Kamuy. And also I think To Your Eternity as well is missing a date as well, which I'm still waiting for. But god damn it, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good to see how this actual whole entire thing unfolds. So yeah, that is me done for today. So as always, Goshicho arigatou gozaimasu. Boku no dogo wo moshiroi to omotta ra ine ya channel toruku wo onegai shimasu. So actually have enjoyed this whole entire stream as a whole on YouTube and doing free, leave a like, because indeed it's done quite a bit. If you have enjoyed this whole entire stream as a whole on YouTube and doing free, leave a sub, because indeed it's done quite a bit. If you have enjoyed this whole entire stream as a whole on YouTube and doing free, leave a follow on Twitter or join a Discord as well, because both of them are quite a lot, and both will then tell you when your streams go live and any other streams I do as well. But until next time, some more Going to Kamuy, the manga series. See you guys later. Bye for now.